Hey, good morning everyone. So I'm back here on that Sonoma with the oil cooler line, and I got the airbox out of the way, at least this way so we could see what we're doing here. Plus it gives me a little more room to work. So let me just show you what I got. So down here you see the line is completely out. I brake cleaned everything to try to clean it off, make it look good. But now if you look down here, see that? That collar is not fully seated. So whoever did the work on this thing never bothered to seat the collars, I think, because this one, looking inside of it, I could see the ribs on the inner edge right there. Not the flutes all the way down at the bottom there, but there's like an edge to it right there, and that's what locks over the clip on there. So now, let me see if I can't get this thing in place. Like I said, that yellow part right there, that has to go past, so there, that's actually, yeah, that's locked in place. So now this goes up and over. So let me get that in place, hold on. All right, actually, I took the clip out, and I'm going to explain that in a second, but let me see if I can get the collar down over the bottom one first. I think I just shut the camera off there for a second, but let's see. There, you heard it click? So now that's in place, it's locked in place. That line's not gonna go anywhere. Now, the reason I took the clip out, that's the clip that was in there. That's the wrong clip. That's the next size up clip. That is an oil cooler line clip, but I got a funny feeling that one's for like a Tahoe or something like that. But we have this size clip. This should go in and lock in place. So now, I never bothered to pull the line back out. As you see, the yellow mark is hidden inside. Let me see if I can't get this in place. I'm a righty, so this is a little difficult. All right, so now, I'm sorry, there it is. That's in place. That clip is where it needs to be. Okay, and that's locked in place now. So there, that is not going anywhere. So let's get the air cleaner back on. Let's start this up and let's make sure everything's good. All right, with that all together now, and like I said, the reason that that thing wouldn't clip on before was because they had the wrong clip in there. They probably lost the original clip or whatever, but they couldn't get that piece back on the collar. On the bottom, for some reason, they just didn't put it on all the way. So now that that's all on and everything's good there, I'm confident that's not going to go anywhere. Now before we start it, this thing's been sitting all weekend, so before we start it, let's check our oil level. And we have nothing on the stick, just a dribble at the bottom, but that's possible that was just splash up from when it was running, when it came in. Because it splashes up on the stick and then it drips down and it just sits there. So let's see what we actually have. Yeah, see, there's nothing on the stick at all. So let's add oil to this. I'm going to start with 2 quarts and see where we end up. So I just wound up adding 3.5 quarts to it. That's pretty low. It holds, I think, 4.5. So let's start up, see what we got. Hopefully it's not knocking. All right, so I got the key here. And it's dead cold. It hasn't been run. You can see the windows are all fogged up. Hasn't been run since Thursday afternoon. All right, we got good oil pressure. It sounds good. It didn't make any noise. All right, I'm good with that. I mean, I'm confident that they just didn't, that they had the wrong clip in, number one, on the top. So obviously they couldn't get the collar on. If you can't get the collar on, something's wrong. Obviously something's wrong. But yeah, so, and I was able to get the lower collar in, no issue. All right, I'm good with this. I'm gonna just shut it down, double check the oil level, and I'm gonna send it on its way. So anyway, that's it. If you're getting something out of my videos, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep watching.